2 days ago, Toliver released a new track called Deep in the Water. It might even be my favorite track released this year so far. And I think I've done a video on this style before, but I can't lie, I don't really like the beat in that video, so I'm going to see if I can get it a bit closer. So in today's one, I'm going to be trying to make a beat in the style of Deep in the Water by Toliver. Alright, so I'm back in FL Studio. Don't usually make beats at this BPM, but I'm gonna go for like 125, 124. And to be honest, in this track, there's actually quite a lot going on. There's a lot of synthetic ambient sounds, so I'm going to try and emulate that in my sound selection. I'm gonna start off with the chord progression, so I'm gonna open up Serum for this. The instrument at the start of the track sounds a bit like a sine wave. One thing I'm still really not good at is sound design, so what I might have to do is find a sound that's similar, and then just mess with it a little bit and see how it goes. Kind of sounds like the reference track I'm going for, but just slightly worse. It is going to need some effects though, because right now it just sounds mid. I didn't really do too much to it, I just made it wider and I've added some delay and some reverb and that's about it. Okay, I need something to follow those root notes, so it might be time for some new technology. So once again, ProdViome has sent me a new kit to experiment with. This time it is the Lotus Analog Collection, and this kit even comes with an Analog Lab bank, so I'm going to look in the Lotus bank, see if I can find a nice bass sample. Okay, a lot of these are very aggressive, I need something softer. Okay, this one's pretty good. I think I'm going to go into the synth though and just turn the attack up slightly. Okay, that was terrible, so I'm gonna need to quantize that. So the reference track has these really iconic lead Topline melodies. They're very memorable, so it's going to be very difficult to emulate. Don't really know if I want to sound design that or just find a preset that sounds kind of similar. So real quick, I need to make it monophonic. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that later, but I'm gonna move on for now. There's also a lot of call and response in this track, so I want to try and add that in as well. I think I know a pretty good plugin for this actually. It's a good idea, definitely needs a mix down though for sure. I might just add a couple of embellishments as well. This preset's from Splice by the way, it's in this pack here. Something like this maybe? I don't even know what this thing is really, but it sounds pretty nice. I think because of how thin the chords are, it feels like there's something missing to this melody. So I think I'm going to try and find a drone sound or a vocal to try and thicken it up a bit. Try not to use Splice Challenge difficulty impossible. Okay, I love that. Okay, you know what? We're going back to formula. We're going back to Lotus. Okay, I think I've got something good, and I really don't want to ruin it, but I'm gonna try and add some pedals. Alright, this one doesn't sound complete by itself, so I think I need another sound. Doesn't really make that much sense now, but I think with some effects it's gonna sound pretty good. I do remember in the reference track there's a pretty prominent vocal sample, so I'm gonna try and find something similar and then just store it in the back somewhere.
You don't think about tomorrow. You don't think about tomorrow. You don't drink up all your sorrows.
Alright, I think at this point I've added way more than enough, so I'm gonna mute a couple of these elements. I think it might be time to add some percussion, so... The first two bars of the drum pattern are basically empty, so there's some sort of lead up into the drums, which I think is pretty cool. It's going to be kind of difficult to emulate as well because the bounce on this one's so strange. The longest I've spent on a hi-hat pattern in weeks, bro. I'm sweating right now. Bro, that hi-hat pattern better pay off because I spent like 20 minutes on that, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man, the drums for this are giving me a very hard time. Like, I'm focusing so hard, bro. I feel like I'm in the locked in meme right now. To be honest, my brain is so fried from trying to program those drums. I think I might just leave it there and then start mixing the beat. Alright, so this is the final arrangement for the beat. So in regards to melody for this beat, I had to throw a lot of the melodic elements into the background. So mainly the vocal element that I've added, the glitchy piano pedal as well. Pedals and accents are pretty low down. I've also added the acapella for the reference track. I noticed the original vocal from the track is still kind of audible. I've done my best to remove it with EQ, but there's only so much I can do. I have a feeling there might be a bit too much going on with this one, especially with the vocal sample that I added. But yeah, I should probably just play the final beat now. I want to say a big thank you to Prod Viom for making this video possible. And of course, if you want to try out any of the sounds in this beat in your own production, there'll be an affiliate link in the description for you to check out. I also want to say a big thank you for watching, and hopefully if you're looking to make some beats in this style, this video helped you in some way. But yeah, this is what the final beat sounds like.
Deep in the water, far as I can see. Deep in the water, it's just you and me. Deep in the water, far as I can see. Deep in the water, where your pregnancy. Sex and love, sex and yes, I knew you were the rush. I'm fucking on the bedside. And beach right now, got my head deep down in the sack. Hit the blunt with a beat, come and sit and relax. Well, I'm down in the head right now, I'm talking about that car flat. Calling if you want some. No, I feel your heartbeat. You ain't claim no love, nobody. Tell them that you love me. Say yes, I do. Say yes, I do. Say yes, I do. Deep in the water, far as I can see.